Assistant Public Defender Jacob.
Welcome to one of the most intense courtroom showdowns you'll see all week. Right out the gate, we've got defendant Jacob Dillion, who's ready to fire his own lawyer on the spot. And not just any lawyer, but one of the top public defenders in the state, according to Judge Simpson. But Jacob, he's not having it. Accusations fly, tensions rise, and the courtroom quickly spirals into chaos. But that's just the beginning. Throughout this case, you'll witness a complete breakdown of trust between defendant and counsel, emotional outbursts that push the judge's patience to the brink, and legal maneuvers that show exactly how fragile and explosive the justice system can be when personalities clash. And just when you think things are calming down, a second defendant enters the frame and immediately gets slapped with contempt. Yeah, this isn't your average arraignment docket. Stick around. You don't want to miss what's coming next.
Okay, what are we doing?
I invite my client, he refuses to take the answers. I can go agree with the breakdown.
So what, you're willing to withdraw? Sir?
Sir.
What are you saying?
I'm not his client, sir. He's not, he's an ineffective assistance counsel. He's not representing to his fullest potential. That's what I believe, sir. Sorry, I was speaking out of turn.
Oh,
Apologize for that.
so who do you want to represent you?
Anybody but this guy.
Wow, this is a full-on public legal breakup. Jacob Dillion has officially thrown his attorney under the bus, dragging him in front of the judge and calling him out for being more like a prosecutor than a defender. And let's be honest, this isn't just a bad vibes moment. It's a deep personal mistrust of the very person meant to defend him in court. But here's the kicker. Judge Simpson doesn't jump to the attorney's defense emotionally. He explains legally why defense attorneys challenge their clients. Sometimes, pushing back is part of building a stronger case. It's not betrayal, it's preparation. But Jacob, he doesn't want preparation. He wants comfort, and courtrooms aren't built for that. What do you think? Is Jacob right to fire his lawyer? Or is he sabotaging himself when he needs that representation most? Let us know in the comments.
Anybody but this guy? What?
Because, sir, can I speak?
Sure.
I've been through the system a few times. I'm a lawyer. Obviously, I'm not a lawyer. I really don't know a lot, but I think that I've been represented enough times to know that somebody should represent me better than this guy. And when I come in and speaking to this guy, and he's talking to me like he's a prosecutor and he's supposed to be my lawyer, then yeah, we got a conflict of interest here. So I would really like to remove this guy from even helping me at all. I don't even want to speak to this guy whatsoever.
So he's speaking to you like he was a
Like
prosecutor?
I'm just no, he's speaking to me like I'm like he's trying to fire me just like the prosecutor was trying to fire me. So I don't got no type of talking to this guy at all. I don't even want to speak to this guy. Not even at all. I don't got nothing to say to him. And I try to explain myself, and he's like, it's just it's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work at all.
Oh,
And that's the best way I can describe it, sir.
that's pretty descriptive.
All right. All right. I appreciate it. Let me-
You do realize that sometimes defense attorneys do that?
I do, but like I said, sir.
But hold on.
Like I said, I'm not a
Sometimes
lawyer.
defense attorneys do that to challenge their client.
I don't want to defend
But not-
challenge me. I want somebody that's work with me, not challenge me.
Well, sometimes defense attorneys have to challenge you
All right, well.
because sometimes there are hard questions to answer, and he wants to prepare you as to how to answer. But you don't like that exercise because you want somebody that's just going to patsy you and just tell you everything's going to be okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I don't know that they have those in that office.
I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for that either.
So,
I'm just looking for somebody other than this guy.
so did you, somebody other than this guy?
This guy. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's one of the best attorneys out there, but that's okay. You don't want him.
This is one of those moments where the reality of courtroom dynamics really hits. The judge outright says he's one of the best, and still Jacob wants him gone. In legal terms, this gets complicated fast. There's no automatic right to just choose another public defender. The system doesn't work like Netflix. You don't scroll through profiles and pick your favorite. The judge sarcasm. What a concept is his way of expressing judicial fatigue. He's watching a defendant undermine their own defense without understanding the consequences. But this also raises a deeper issue. Trust. If a defendant believes his lawyer is against him, the case is already cracked, no matter how talented the attorney is. And here Judge Simpson knows it. Even if this guy is top tier, it's a waste if the client refuses to listen. So he does what he can, offers a procedural out, without compromising the integrity of the court.
That's fine. That's your business. That's your business. It's not anybody's business. That's your business. So I don't know how to do this because he's just part of an office. So there's no withdrawal. Did you talk to anybody at the public defender's office about your concerns?
This guy came to see me one time. I told him, man, you know what I'm saying, pretty much I didn't want him to be my lawyer, and this is what they sent me in. So, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it, so to be honest with you. Maybe you can help me out.
Help you out how?
Any way you can, besides having this guy represented.
Well, I don't run that office.
Okay, sir. I guess I have to go through the proper procedure then.
What a concept.
Yeah.
How long is that going to take you?
I don't know. I mean, every day, so every day you're trying to be in jail, so I guess it don't matter.
Oh, doesn't matter.
I mean, it does.
So I can put it out to wherever I want?
What's that? No.
Never mind. Okay, well.
Let's not do that now.
Well,
Yeah.
see, that's what happens when you represent yourself.
I ain't trying to represent myself. That's my.
Well, yeah, I can tell. I really can tell. Because if you're trying to fire this guy, yeah, you got a problem.
Judge Simpson doesn't sugarcoat it. You've got a problem. And he's absolutely right. Representing yourself in court might sound empowering, but it's almost always a disaster. This isn't a movie. This is real law, with real jail time on the line. And Jacob's already floundering. The irony? The judge's voice drips with sarcasm, but it's protective, almost like a frustrated teacher trying to save a student from failure. He's warning Jacob without outright condemning him. The deeper truth here, courtrooms aren't kind to ego. This is also where the emotional core cracks open. Jacob wants help, but he wants it his way. And legal systems don't bend to individual preference. There's a reason attorneys are trained for years, and Judge Simpson knows the consequences if a hot-headed defendant takes the wheel. Jacob's challenge: let go of pride before it costs him his freedom.
Mr. Mellinger?
I believe we might be able to get something assigned to him within a week. If we could have that.
So you want a week out?
I would
That's amazing. After the horrible things he tries to say about you that nobody else believes, just be quiet. That nobody believes, you're still advocating for him in terms of getting the shortest time. I got to give you credit, counsel. Because I would have asked for a date sometime in August. But I'm that vengeful. We'll turn it out 1 week and see if they can get somebody representing maybe to his satisfaction, maybe not.
This is a rare moment of grace. Despite everything, the arguments, the defiance, the rejection, Judge Simpson still gives Jacob a path forward. 1 week, one shot to get another public defender, assuming the office even allows it. But he makes one thing brutally clear: they don't have to reassign. This is important for viewers to understand. Public defenders are not interchangeable on demand. Unless there's a clear conflict of interest, personality clashes don't qualify. The judge is balancing empathy with judicial limits, offering time but not promising solutions. And what makes this moment so layered? It's the judge reminding Jacob and us that the courtroom isn't a customer service desk, it's a procedural system. If Jacob doesn't learn that fast, he may end up representing himself by default, with no one else to blame. The clock is ticking.
much appreciate it.
So I'll adjourn this out May 9th, 2024. 9 a.m. And if they do reassign, and sir, so that you understand, they don't have to reassign. that office is there, you haven't really stated to me a conflict other than that you don't like the person. So that's not a conflict. Huh?
I don't know, nothing like me. I just feel like he's not representing me like,
I know, with your law degree, you made that decision. All right, thank you. Bond will continue. Courthouse case, People versus Vincent Lambert. Your name, sir?
Vincent Lambert.
Thank you.
This time, there's no offer from my client, so we request to waive and seek an offer of service.
He's waiving his right to preliminary examination.
That's correct.
Is that right, sir? So you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
I guess so.
And now enters the second act. A new defendant, new tension, but same judge, Vincent Lambert. And within 30 seconds, the judge's patience snaps like a twig. Let's break it down. Vincent gets asked a basic question. Are you waiving your right to a preliminary exam? Instead of answering cleanly, he mumbles, questions the tone, and challenges why his answers have to be so direct. Cue the fireworks. Why does this matter? Because judges need clarity. Court isn't a casual conversation. It's a legal record. Any ambiguity can delay justice, misrepresent intent, or trigger appeals. Judge Simpson is fierce here, but fair. When Vincent's tone flips to sarcasm, boom, 30 days for contempt. Do you think Judge Simpson overreacted, or did Vincent's attitude deserve that immediate contempt charge? Let us know. This one's going to divide the room.
Well,
Yes, Your Honor.
you know what you're doing, sir?
Yes, I do. I don't know why my answer got to be so direct, but yes, I am.
Why what? Why what has to be so direct?
Why my answers have to be so direct, but yes, I am waiving my right for a preliminary.
You know what? You better check your attitude with me.
Answering your question, sir.
You can go back. I'll see him in a minute. Mr. Belvisi, check your client. Cause not to, oh, wow. Okay, yeah, bring him back here. You're in contempt. That's 30 days. You got anything else to say? Anything else you want to tell me?
You guys are just like.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Yes, I do.
What? You better watch your mouth because you're gonna get another 30. You're gonna get another 30. What else do you want to tell me?
Nothing at this time, Your Honor. I apologize.
Thank you. You are on your way out. We'll bring him back later, maybe. Hold those. Court, that's called the case People versus Thomas Styron.
I should get on for the people.
Your name, sir?
My name's Thomas Styron.
All right. Mr. Styron, you still wish to represent yourself? All right, I do have to advise you that you are before the court on 2 felony charges. You understand that, as well as 1 misdemeanor charge. You understand that, sir?
There's 3 charges I'm facing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I understand I'm facing 3 charges.
Okay. You understand that one of those charges is fleeing and eluding 3rd degree? And that's a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration?
Yeah.
Did you not understand that before, sir?
I've got 3 different sets of charges. My charges have changed 3 different times. Since I guess this.
Are you,
Sorry.
what do you mean? Go ahead.
So, first I was told it was obstruction of police investigation or something like that. and drive with no operator's license or something. And fleeing and eluding to the first, now I get it's the third, is what you said?
Yeah, Mr. Styron,
Sir.
it concerns me a bit that you say that because I'm looking at it and it looks like the charges have been consistent throughout.
Now we meet Mr. Styron, and his confusion is concerning. He's facing 3 felony level charges, but claims he's not even sure what they are. That's not just dangerous, that's terrifying from a legal standpoint. And once again, Judge Simpson calmly lays it out. No yelling, no sarcasm, just facts. The charges haven't changed. Styron just hasn't paid attention, or worse, misunderstood completely. This is why self-representation is such a risk. If you don't even know what you're fighting, how can you fight it? The legal stakes here, one charge alone, fleeing and eluding, carries up to 5 years. Add resisting arrest, and a suspended license, and this isn't misdemeanor land anymore. This is real prison time, and the judge knows it, which is why he's pushing hard for Styron to get a lawyer, fast.
So I'm going to ask you this. Do you want to be represented by an attorney to help you out or at least sort that out?
I'm okay with that myself.
Well, are you really? Because when you come before me today and I tell you what you're charged with, you're telling me, and this case has been going on a bit, you didn't tell me I do now understand.
Would I
Hold on a second. I'm not trying to do it to punish you. I mean, if you want to represent yourself, you can represent yourself. I'm just saying that there's great danger in doing that, particularly if you're not sure what those charges are, because you're facing felonies.
I understand. I'm willing to assume the risk of represent myself, yeah.
And it's your life. The fleeing and eluding 3rd degree is a felony. Sir, is punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and/or $1,000 fine plus court costs and mandatory suspension of your driver's license. You understand that, sir?
I do.
Count 2 is charge of attempted resisting and obstructing a police officer. Well, not attempted, but the actual assaulting, resisting and obstructing a police officer. You understand that charge, sir?
I do.
That is a felony. It is punishable by up to 2 years incarceration and $2,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
I do.
3rd charge is that of operating while driver's license suspended, denied, and/or revoked. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
I got a question saying that I don't have a driver's license, so I don't understand how I'm facing that charge.
Sir, I'm not here to answer the question. I mean, that's one of the reasons. Understand something. That is one of the reasons why you would get an attorney, to be able to give you those kinds of advice so that you know what you're facing. That in and of itself is a great peril if you don't know why you're facing a charge and want an answer to that. But right now you can't get an answer to that because it's okay, but you want to be stubborn and you want to say you represent yourself, but you can't even answer that question. Yeah. So if you really see what I'm saying, I'll ask you again. Well, I don't have to keep asking you, but do you want to be represented by counsel, Mr. Styron?
If I was to say yes, is it the public defender's office, or do I get a pro bono one? Like, how would that work?
You would get the public defender's office, but you would get one of their attorneys or a group of their attorneys that would be assigned to your case and to represent you throughout it. If they, so that you understand, if they have a conflict, then there are roster attorneys that would then come on and represent you.
So I'm not locked into one attorney if it gets assigned to me, I'm not stuck with that.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that. But
Like, I'm not, at the mercy of one attorney. If something, like you said, there's some type of conflict, I would be able to address it.
if there was a true conflict that the public defender's office had, then yes, there's a mechanism by which an attorney would be appointed. So you wouldn't just be stuck waving out there.
Okay.
All right. But usually there's not a conflict with the public defender's office. I'm just saying within the public defender's office, you could be assigned any attorney within that office to represent you or a group of attorneys to represent you. But they'd be able to answer your questions and would certainly make the court feel better that you got somebody sort of guiding you through it.
After several rounds of dodging, hesitating, and trying to talk around the question, Mr. Styron finally caves. He agrees to take legal representation, and the sigh of relief, you can practically hear it through the courtroom walls. This is a smart move, one of the smartest we've seen all day. The judge, once again, uses this moment not to gloat, but to educate. He explains how public defender assignments work, what conflict means in legal terms, and reassures Styron that he won't be stuck with a bad fit forever. It's procedural, not personal. There's something deeply human here too. Styron isn't hostile, he's overwhelmed. He doesn't trust the system yet, but he knows he's out of his depth. And that spark of self-awareness, it might just save his case. Props to Judge Simpson for steering this one without letting it crash.
This case is going downtown? This is one of those type of cases that goes downtown?
Well, where it sits right now, oh yeah. I think you thought you may be sitting in misdemeanor land. You're not.
I don't have a problem talking to it.
Well, you want an attorney to represent you, sir.
I'm willing to stay for a minute. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Quit trying to go around my question. You know what question I'm asking, right? You want an attorney to represent you. This now becomes a public defender case.
Is this a public defender?
All right. This is Mr. Styron. He's got 3 charges. He's got fleeing and eluding third, resisting, obstructing police officer, and driving while license suspended charge. He now realizes he's not. So you want to adjourn this out
Yes, sir.
a week or 2? Mr. Styron, is there anything else holding you right now?
No, I don't, no.
Or you don't know?
No, sir, I don't.
Hold on a second. I'm just trying to figure it out. Hold on. Do you see anything else holding him? Because I'll just put it out a week if you can get the discovery and be able to answer everything from.
He reports there's not, Judge, if you just give me a moment.
All right.
Look at something actually.
But he said a lot to me, so I don't know. I'm just messing with it. That's it.
If you believe Miss Apple, that's it.
I only believe Miss Apple. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your case out a week so they can catch up with your discovery and everything. We get a chance to talk to you. Okay, Mr. Stone?
Thank you.
Probable cause conference, so 2 weeks, 1 week, that'll be May 9th, 2024. 9 a.m. bond will continue. It's at a 2. So they just got to get the information, talk to you, and then you can look at it. Thank you, Mr. Styron. Mr. Styron, that was probably one of the smartest decisions you ever made. See ya.
And that wraps a chaotic, educational, and surprisingly emotional ride through Judge Simpson's courtroom. We saw 3 very different defendants, each with their own challenges, personalities, and levels of legal awareness. Jacob Dillion pushed for change, challenged his representation, and walked a tightrope between defiance and desperation. Vincent Lambert stepped over the line fast, and paid the price. And Mr. Styron, he started lost, but left with the smartest move of his case, asking for help. Judge Simpson held the courtroom together with a mix of sarcasm, discipline, and genuine concern. Whether doling out contempt or explaining legal nuances, he showed what justice looks like when balanced with pressure and humanity. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We'll see you next time in court.